Anthony of Manchester United revealed that he was close to joining Bayern Munich, but chose to go to Real Betis. And I like this story because of one thing: loyalty. I like someone who is very, very loyal. Very, very loyal. It is always good to be loyal and keep your words. Though sometimes, to Charlie, some things can be tempting, some opportunities can be tempting. But if you are able to stay focused and able to stand by your words, it shows something from you. It shows some kind of good personality from you. It is something that it is not everyone that has it. Anybody, like someone who has a discipline, control, to forgo every good thing that comes his way because of loyalty. This is one thing that is not common. Like, it's not common to get it. And this is exactly what I love about this particular story. Now, Anthony interviewed on rejecting Bayern Munich on the last day of the transfer window. He said, "Company called me personally. He said he had always been a big fan of my game. It was around 11 p.m. I had agreed everything with Betis. I gave them my word." When you look at Real Betis, they stood by Anthony, especially when he had a very good first loan season at the club. And then during the transfer window, they were really struggling. You know how Spanish teams struggle to sign players. They need to clear some finances. They need to make sure that they offload some certain players. They need to make sure that they balance their books before they can register even players. So even if the likes of Real Madrid, the likes of FC Barcelona always struggle, especially Barcelona, and other teams always struggle to register players, how more Real Betis? And you look at the caliber of Anthony, he's a very, very marquee signing for the likes of Real Betis. So you could understand the kind of difficulties they were facing at the time, but they still stood by. They tried everything. They brought in first bid, it was rejected. They brought in second bid, it was rejected. Like, Charlie, they were trying all their best to make sure that Anthony leaves Manchester United. And Anthony wanted to leave Manchester United by all means. So, like, both parties gave each other words. Real Betis were constantly assuring Anthony that they will come for him. They will come for him when no other club came for Anthony. But Real Betis were just there to make sure that it will happen. So such a thing, and a dying minute, the player turned his head and look at how they celebrated Anthony when they signed him. Even when Anthony was leaving the club after his first loan spell, look at how they celebrated Anthony. So you could see that, like, Anthony they celebrated him like a king. He had a very nice time there. So for him to keep his word, not to be overturned by Bayern Munich as a club, because Bayern Munich is a very bigger club. They give you more opportunity. You can have the opportunity to play in the Champions League, win the Champions League, or win more trophies. They have the money and everything. But Bayern Munich, they are not trusted. They can sign you on loan, come and disappoint you, and at the end of the loan season, they will not even sign you, and then you come back to square zero. Why you don't want to stay, the toxic place you don't want to stay, you end up being there. So you see that, like, being loyal is really, really good. Come on. I'm really happy with Anthony. Kudos to him.